Released in June of 1995, this science fiction action thriller by director Danny Cannon made only $20 million in profit against its sizable $90 million budget. Opening with a montage of old comic book covers, this movie needs to remind folks that the picture is indeed an adaptation of an existing character. James Earl Jones dutifully narrates an expositional scroll that sets the scene for the morbid, criminal-infested society 1,000 years in the future. Backed by Alan Silvestri's wonderful score that is frankly too good for the material, this 96-minute picture rather expertly combines models, animation, and paintings showcasing a lush and intriguing future, where the traditional justice system has been replaced by a single position known as judge. The most dedicated of whom is the title character, played by Sylvester Stallone. Yelling silly dialogue with his trademark slur, he does a fine job of puffing out his chest and looking menacing, but he seems to portray the iconic role with a bit of a chip on his shoulder, and diehard fans of the franchise reacted harshly to Dredd removing his helmet, something the comic book character never did.
So what are you doing down there, Judge Hershey?
Waiting for backup.
It's here.
Let's move it up. Keep it simple, single file, standard relay, off point. Your left. Grenade.
Nice shot, sir.
You two meet me on the 40th.
From the goofy and flashy outfits to the 4:3 TV monitors and the voice-activated weapons, much of this future seems curiously clumsy and backwards, but the R-rated adventure plays things fast and loose enough that you never have time to complain. As the comedic foil and buddy protagonist, SNL alum Rob Schneider is an interesting casting choice, but it pays off. His jokes are occasionally funny, and he's the only person in the film that the audience can actually relate to, a reformed criminal down on his luck looking for a second chance. Armand Assante chews through the scenery as the unblinking villain, professing his case, guilt and innocence is a matter of timing. Meanwhile, Stallone, who earned a Golden Raspberry nomination for Worst Actor, famously remarked on the film, "We shouldn't have tried to make it Hamlet, it's more Hamlet and eggs." The set pieces are grand and impressive, especially a flyover sequence of the film's biggest megacity area. But why must a climactic fistfight take place inside the Statue of Liberty's head? Besides being completely unmotivated and unexplained, it just seems pointless, however cool the visual imagery of it might be. Between the corny catchphrases and subpar acting, there's actually a great deal of fun here, at least on an initial viewing, and especially if you shut your mind off. Judge Dredd, inconsistent and ridiculous, but charming. Now you've heard my opinion, let's check out some of yours. Our scores for Judge Dredd, a double 5. Calling it campy, stupid, but still fun, you thought this movie was alright. I completely agree, this is your typical Stallone picture. Nothing outright awful, but hardly forgettable either. An enjoyable way to spend an hour and a half with your friends. I thought it was alright as well.